about this, but then based off the fact that once again that Aerosmith's butt boys disappear because, like I say, they have selective outrage, and I don't see too many of them talking about this. But like I said, had Bud said this, there would have been all kind of videos about, oh man, you can't say stuff like that, man, that's just inappropriate. So Errol Spence once again makes another reference to slavery, basically saying he gonna break Terence Crawford down slavery. But you know, his butt boy fans ain't really go. They're not gonna push the record button and call this out. Errol Spence can make any type of reference, but why do you have to use slavery? This, you do know this is another black man that you're talking about. The same way I would have an issue with somebody white saying this, because at the end of the day, if Paulie Malignaggi says something like this or somebody else, there would be videos made. So I'm supposed to not call this out. Now I'm gonna tell you something else that the Errol Spence butt boys are doing. They didn't start it back to trying to flag my video. And this is what I mean about them. They are a bunch of cornballs. And that's really the only way you can reference them. Like I told you, man, say this once again. You know, unfortunate. Broner, people keep telling me that I see the footage of Adrian Broner. I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about. You know, it would help me if you would send it to me. You can link it here. I'll look at it later. But this got to be said, man. You know, you always see the double standards and the selected outrage. Like I said, when the Jerry Jones thing came up, you didn't hear none of these dudes sitting up here talking about Jerry Jones. They got quiet. And that's why I laugh at the Errol Spence butt boys, because they think they can come on people's channels and try to bully them and all this kind of stuff. Well, you can't bully me, because I actually go to fights. I'm 5'11", 240 pounds. But I'm gonna slim down to maybe 5'30". I'm gonna slim down to maybe 220, something like that. Be a little bit slicker and more mobile. So, you know, like I said before, it's just irritating. You're talking about I'm being sensitive, I'm being too emotional. That stuff don't work on me, especially from you internet punks, because that's what you guys are, a bunch of internet punks. The emotional dudes that I think wear pantyhose, and I think you pee sitting down. Because anytime somebody questions something that Errol Spence says or does, then all of a sudden you get mad. I ain't said half of the stuff that I could have said about Errol Spence, because I didn't want to make it personal. I ain't said none of this man's personal business. And like I said before, man, you shouldn't be making no slave reference and you trying to sell a damn fight. And then you know it's other people looking at this. That's why these outsiders and these non-blacks feeling like they can say this kind of stuff towards black people. But you're not going to say it towards me, because you're going to get checked. You hear that, Mr. Wong? You hear that, Mr. Martinez? You hear that, Mr. Singh? You hear that, Mr. Jackson? You hear that, Mr. McKinley? Real talk. Like I said, sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, because we open up the floodgates for these people to think they can say this kind of stuff. I'm not letting this slide. I mean, come on, Errol. Come on, bro. You know better than this, man. You could have said anything but this. But like I said, his butt boy fans ain't gonna call him out. But like I said, let Bud have said something like this. So I don't want to hear it no more. These people sitting up there saying, oh, they were talking about him being an alcoholic and all this. Bud really never brought that up. And even in a meeting where they were critiquing each other, Errol Spence kept giving Terence Crawford low rating after low rating. He ain't even trying to respect the dude. And like I said before, I just want to make this clear to people that know me, that I'm affiliated with, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna say this again. I don't answer to nobody. I don't check in with nobody. I don't have no damn boss. And I'm gonna say this once again. And I ain't got to sneak this nobody. Y'all don't keep the same energy. Y'all inconsistent. Like I say, y'all love to protect Errol Spence and give him a pass, but if Bud remotely say something y'all don't like, here y'all come making a video. Like tearing this dude down. Like I say, the biggest, you know what I'm saying, the biggest haters and the towards Terence Crawford then came from people from his own community that look like him. And I'm not gonna sit up here and just ignore this, man. Come on, man. Like I say, hey, what Wesley Snipes say on New Jack City? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Don't all speak at once? Oh, nobody ain't got nothing to say. Where all these videos? I wasn't even gonna say nothing at first, but then I just wanted to look and see was people gonna, you know, make a response to this. Like I said, I'm real with mines. I'm real. I'm real. I go to fights. And I don't want to hear this stuff about, oh, why won't I show my face? People know what I look like. I didn't show my face before. I'm a light-skinned dude. I'm a light-skinned dude with a bald head or a short haircut. And I work out. I'm getting back in shape, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting, you know, I just slipped away a little bit, but you know, I'm getting cut up again. But you know, I work so much I ain't had time to hit the gym. But you know, by the time July 29th come, I'll be decent. Like I said, I'm different from all these other dudes, man. There's been the Errol Spence protection program, and this isn't indirectly towards Errol Spence, but I just gotta say this, and I'll tell Errol Spence right to his face, him and Derek James. Can't be saying no stuff like that. Fuck him, like how Bluto used to punk Popeye or something. You could have made, but once again, another slave reference. But you sitting up here proud to be aligned with Jim Crow Jerry Jones. You proud that you align with Jim Crow and you ain't said nothing. Ain't said nothing. But that's okay. I ain't gonna ask Errol Spence. If I see Errol Spence, I ain't gonna ask him about that Jerry Jones situation. His silence says it all. His silence says it all. And that's for you Errol Spence fans. And I'm gonna say this again. Ain't nobody scared of you niggas. Nobody scared of you niggas. For real. And I'm gonna say this again. I may not be in an open carry state, but that doesn't mean somebody ain't carrying. Now, I ain't trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, it's like that, but I'm letting you know it could be like that. But I hope it wouldn't go to that level. But at the end of the day, we could all listen, and I'm gonna keep it 100. If Terence Crawford said some stuff like that, I wouldn't be okay with it. You don't have to use slavery and use those type of terminologies. And this is exactly what's wrong with our community. We don't call this stuff out because we want to protect somebody. And some people gonna say, you know, I've been accused of being a racist. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna continue to say, handle what I say. You do not have to listen to my channel. But that's the thing. Racebaiter is a fake word anyway. That's just another shame tactic to make black people feel guilty about speaking up on injustice and unfair treatment. Like I said before, that don't work on me. I'm not one of these people that go to bed every night wondering about, did I make Mixed Company mad or some Mayonnaise Nation member mad, or rocking the boat and all that kind of stuff. The boat has been rocked ever since we left Africa 400 plus years ago. So like I said, I'm real with mine. But like I said, I already know people ain't gonna say nothing. These dudes continue, like I said, y'all, these dudes continue to show who they really are. They continue to show who they really are. They continue to show how they really roll. I'm just saying. And don't get mad at me. And like I said to the media people, here's the thing. Why you want to ostracize me and black media for calling this out? When Steve Kim wrote an article publicly hoping for the downfall of the PBC and saying anytime a PBC fighter loses, it's a good day in boxing, but y'all still keep giving him credentials. At the end of the day, you shouldn't even be worried about what I say or what I think. But see, nobody wants to call that out. And that's why I'm going to continue to call these fake pro-black niggas out. Now, I promise you they're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, flag this video, because that's what those sensitive Tito Jackson, Ralph Tresvant, man with sensitivity, Spence fans do. I just got to say this. You shouldn't have said that, Errol. Come on, man. You know better than that, bro. You 30-something years old, bro. It ain't no reason for you to justify using that type of terminology for everybody to hear you using that type of terminology. But I promise you, if Bud say something like that, they're going to be video after video. Hey, man, Bud got to stay on code. Bud need to be on code. Say no stuff like that. You know, it's too many people watching, so I get watching now. This is why some people respect what I do, because I go hard in the paint. I told you, man, I'm from the Bay Area, man. We stand out. East Oakland, California, baby. The Murder Dubs. Book it. Book it and hook it. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I'm different from everybody else. That's you know what I'm saying? That's how the Bay Cats get down, man. Real talk. We innovated. We give people game. I stay giving people game. I done made people money. I done gave people free catchphrases, because like I said, I ain't you know, I like helping people, and I like helping people, but at the end of the day, I gotta call this unfairness out, this imbalance. And like I said, people don't be keeping it real. And I don't know how many times I gotta explain to people, like, bro, I don't be worried about nobody here. Nobody don't care about you making videos, lifting up 100-pound dumbbell. None of that stuff scare me. I fear no man on the face of the earth. It's like this. I'm just keeping it 100. If you could bleed, you could perish. If you could bleed, you could bleed out. And like I said, I'm not saying that I'm looking for that kind of smoke, but I'm just letting it be known. If you run up on me, I will defend myself. And I said this, and I will say it again, up to lethal force. Now, these dudes don't be saying, like I said, these dudes don't be saying nothing, man. You don't have no business sitting up there talking about you gonna break somebody down like Kunta Kinte, man. And the thing is, have any of y'all even seen Roots? Anybody ever seen that movie? Y'all ever seen what they did to Kunta Kinte when he kept trying to escape the plantation? They cut off like 2 of his toes. Yeah. So you consider, so I could really like twist this. So Errol Spence consider himself a slave master. Okay. I'm just asking. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? HBO, help a brother out. But yeah, I had to point this out, man, because like I said before, that's the difference between me and other people. I'm real with mines. Well, that's what I'm saying. I saw Roots along. Yeah, they cut off ligaments. Yeah, they cut off. Well, listen. All I got to say, they make it this way too personal. And I'd have said this before, and I'd have said it again. I'm different from these other dudes. I'm like Black Adam. I'm telling Adam, I kneel before no one. I ain't got no damn boss. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I could say that got said about me behind the scenes that people think I don't know got said about me. Just like Fred thought that I didn't know. He said the stuff about me, Fred, with his fake ass calling, you know, and his $1,000 hits, his $1,000 contracts. Fred, you such a lame. For real. But what about Jim Crow Jerry? Kunta Kinte, man. Didn't have guys, but anyway, I had to just put that there before I go to work, man. Appreciate the support, y'all. Oakland stand up. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk. Listen, bro, just it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, these dudes don't get exposed. I don't expose these dudes. These dudes expose themselves. They take it way too personal. Like I said, this stuff with Terence Crawford is just crazy.